It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. He broke up with you and now you want him back. There's no way around it. When someone breaks up with you, it sucks. Sometimes the blow can be softened if you had a feeling a breakup was coming, but if it was a surprise, then your ego definitely took a pretty big hit. However, you can salvage the situation. This video will focus on the steps you can take to get your ex-boyfriend back if he broke up with you. All I'll say is this. If you follow these tips, your chances of getting him back will increase dramatically. 1. Do you have a legitimate reason for wanting him back? If you want this to work, then you better have a legitimate reason for wanting to get back with your ex. Responses like the following: I miss him, he's the best I'll ever date, I don't want to be alone, are not good reasons. Trust me, if you don't have a truly legitimate reason for wanting to get back with your ex-boyfriend, then I can assure you that you won't get the happy ending you're looking for. I want you to have a healthy, long-lasting relationship, which is why I preach this so much. 2. Common reasons he might have broken up with you. Men are pretty complicated when it comes to relationships. There is a whole list of reasons he could have potentially given you for breaking up. I don't want you to worry about that right now. What I'm going to do for you is take the most common reasons guys use for breaking up and tell you what they really mean. I'm going to break them down for you now. Let's take a look at the most common reasons. The "it's not you, it's me" excuse. You don't appreciate me, I don't want to talk about it silence. You cheated on him. 3. The "it's not you, it's me" excuse. There are two important things you need to realize about someone who gave you this reason. First, most of the time he's lying to you about the real reason he wanted to break up. Secondly, he wasn't specific about anything you did that caused the breakup, leaving you wondering what went wrong. Off the top of my head, here are some real reasons he wanted to break up. He didn't find you physically or emotionally attractive, but he cares enough about your feelings to not tell you that to your face. Some men have short attention spans and can get bored very quickly. It's entirely possible that he got really bored of the relationship and wanted to move on. You don't satisfy his desires. Yes, some men are real jerks just because you don't sleep with them. But I actually have good news for you if your ex gave you the "it's not you, it's me" excuse. But first, there are a few things you'll need to do. Take out a piece of paper and list all the real reasons you can think of that would cause him to break up with you. Here's the good news. The fact that your ex cared enough to lie to you, to save your feelings, is not a negative thing, it's actually a positive thing. 4. You didn't appreciate it. Unlike the reason above, this is a legitimate excuse a man can use. If you were constantly nagging or criticizing your ex, eventually there will come a point where he can't take it anymore. No one likes being criticized every step of the way. In fact, nothing is more off-putting to a man. Men like to be admired and appreciated. Every time you nag or criticize him, to a large extent, you're damaging your man's confidence and lowering your value in his eyes. Take some time and work on being less judgmental about him. 5. I don't want to talk about it silence. I will say that out of all the reasons I listed, this one caused me the most problems. The only thing I can think of, if your ex gives you this reason, is that he is really angry about something and refuses to talk about it. I admit, this reason is really hard to deal with because your ex-boyfriend is not communicating with you at all. In any case, this will require you to do a little more digging internally. 6. You cheated on him. Maybe your relationship with your ex was not good, it was going downhill, or he was not giving you something you needed. I have found that many times women who cheated on their boyfriends and then wanted them back did so because they didn't realize how much fun they had with their ex-boyfriend until they see how bad the relationship is with their new boyfriend. If you are in that category, don't worry, you can still get him back. You hurt this person and you will have to work very hard to regain his trust. It is possible, but it will be very difficult. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.